Hello guys, welcome to Cafe at Simplify. We are diving into the course unit of computer application, foundations of computer application, foundations of application computing. Yeah, that is what we are going to see, and we are going to see the questions and answer approach. And so the first question says, what is a computer? Guys, remember to subscribe. Computer is an electronic device that accepts data input. I think you remember very well that our lecturer advised that we are not supposed to that inputs data, but the computer simply accepts data input, processes data, stores it, and outputs information to the users according to a set of instructions called programs. What are hardware components making up a computer? And we see that the hardware components making up a computer are generalized into 6. The central processing unit, which is called the CPU, which is the brain of the computer, and it performs calculations and processing tasks. Memory, which is RAM, temporarily stores data that is actively being used. The storage, which is the hard disk drive, solid state drive, stores data and programs for long use. It is called the secondary storage. And while RAM is the primary storage. One is volatile and the other one is not volatile. Input devices, which are used to enter data into the computer. Output devices, which are used to output information. And finally, the motherboard, on which all other small, complicated, sophisticated, and delicate components of a computer are located. Is a calculator a computer? Justify your choice. We see yes, a calculator is a simple computer. Why? Because it accepts data in the form of numbers and performs calculations tasks according to predefined instructions, which we may term as programs. Is a smartphone a computer? Give you rationale. Yes, a smartphone is a computer with an embedded built system which performs complex tasks, run applications, accepts data input, stores data, and has a processing capabilities and outputs information. Hence, it's a computer. Differences between arithmetic and logic. We see arithmetic operations, they perform mathematical calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, while logical operations perform comparisons and evaluate conditions such as and, or, not operations. Those are the logical ones for comparison. Greater than, less than. Yeah, what are peripheral devices? We see that a peripheral device is a device connected to a computer that either inputs data or outputs data from a computer, connected through the computer through the ports, and even without it, a computer may work. This is the definition. Categories of peripheral devices, they are generally 3. Input devices, which are used to enter data into the computer. Output devices, devices that output information. Storage devices like USB are also regarded or classified as peripherals because even without them, computer may work and they're connected through the port. Yeah. In which category does a multifunction printer fall? We remember what we talked about multifunction printer, and we were wondering, is there a multifunction scanner? And we had that the answer is no. So a multifunction printer is both an input and output devices, just like a touch screen. In which category does a CD-ROM fall? Justify your choice. The CD-ROM is a storage device because it stores data that can be read by a computer but not written to. Yeah, that is very important to note. Read only memory. You don't write on it again. Is an interruptible power supply a peripheral? We see that it is not. Typically, it is not considered as a peripheral device because doesn't directly input or output data. That is the reason it supports the computer by providing backup power. That is its function. Storage devices. This is another topic. Define the units used to measure the capacity of storage devices, including the smallest units. Bit. This is the smallest unit of data, represented by zeros and ones. Byte. This is 8 bits made up of 1 byte, commonly used to represent a single character. A single character is a set of a byte. It is a set of 8 bits. Kilobyte are those bytes, so 1024 bytes. Megabyte, 1024 kilobytes. Gigabytes, 1024 megabytes. Terabyte, 1024 gigabytes. And petabytes, 1024 terabytes. Yeah, can go on, the list continues. So many of them. Short notes on the following: encoding schemes used in computer. American Standard Code for information interchange. This is a character encoding standard that represents text using 7 or 8 bits per character, allowing 128 or 256 possible characters, including letters, digits, and symbols. American Standard Code for information interchange, you should note, is an encoding standard that represents text using 7 or 8 bits per character. Unicode is a more advanced encoding scheme that supports a wide range of characters from varying languages and symbols, typically 16 bits or more per character, allowing for over 1 million unique symbols. Define the two categories of software used in computers and give an example in each. System software is designed to operate and control the hardware and the softwares and provide the platform for running application softwares. Application softwares, these are designed for specific function and for end users. 4 functions of an operating system: memory management, storage management, file management, device management, process management, all those ones. And you can define them according to how you understand them. Process management manages execution of multiple processes by allocating CPU time. Yeah. Memory management manages and allocates memory to processes and applications. File system management provides a way to store, retrieve, and organize files on storage devices. Device management controls inputs, output devices like printers, monitors, keyboards. Network and internet. What is WWW and the importance of internet? We see that the internet is a global connection of computer networks for purposes of communication and sharing resources. Functions, benefits derived from having the internet connectivity in a school. We see that access to education resources, like students and teachers can access a wide range of online educational materials and resources. Global communication facilitates communication with other schools, educators, and experts around the world. Collaborative learning enables collaborative projects and group learning through online platforms. You always discuss, and you've seen the worthiness of this point: collaborative learning. Research provides easy access to up-to-date information for assignments and research work. Number 6, what is a computer virus? We see that this is a malicious software designed to replicate itself and spread from one computer to another without the user's consent, often causing harm by disrupting or destroying data. Symptoms that indicate a computer is infected by a virus: slow performance, unusual pop-up of messages, storage problems, slow response. We've talked about that. Freezing, sudden shutdown, changing of information. You wake up and the document which was called labels is called ZZZZ, many Z's. Precautions to minimize virus infection. Install and regularly update antiviruses. Avoid opening suspicious email attachments or links. Keep the operating system and software up to date with the latest security patches. Number 7. Yeah, we're almost there. Up to number 9. For number 7, computer-based information systems. Discuss the components of computer-based information systems of Max. So the components are 6: hardware, software, data, people, procedures, processes and procedures, then networks. Hardware, these are the physical, tangible electronic equipment. Software is the programs, applications used for processing data. Data, these are facts and figures which have or make no meaning to the user, have little or make no meaning to the user. Procedures, processes and procedures, these are the steps, rules, codes, or policies that govern operations of the system. Network, these facilitate communication between different computers and allow components to connect and share data. Factors taken into account when considering the worthiness of providing information. What factors should you consider? To get this question could be general even when you're getting an internet service provider. This could be some of the factors as well. Some can cut across. Actually, information can be precise and free from error. This is we are choosing worthiness of providing information. So provide that information, what should you consider? Timeliness, information should be available when needed. Relevance, information must be applicable to the task decision at hand. Completeness, all necessary information should be provided. Cost effectiveness, the value of information should justify the cost of obtaining it. Cost effectiveness. So the information will justify the cost of obtaining it. So all the transport you need, the materials and get that used for this transparent. You have a reason that or presenting to people that what will you benefit or interested at what you are going to capture. So the cost effectiveness, the value of information should justify the cost of obtaining it. If you see that the cost of obtaining it is high, the value attached to it, the follow train, the people are not interested at it, you leave it. Reliability, the information must be trustworthy. Consistent information should be uniform across different sources. Yeah, should not capture news when the speaker say that on another TV they show it said this and all that. Accessibility, information must be easy to obtain whenever required. Security, safeguards should be taken in place to protect information from unauthorized users. Go to number 9. And yeah, we are almost there. Number 9. Must be understood by the term IT. Information technology refers to computers, software, networks, and other technologies used to store, retrieve, transmit, and manage information. Is IT and ICT the same? Give reasons for your answer. They are not the same. IT, which is information technology, focuses primarily on technology used to manage and process data. But information communication technology is a broad sector which incorporates telecommunication, media, and other communication technologies. It enables access and exchange of information. Positive and negative implications or impact of IT in the education sector. We start with the positive ones. It enhances access to education resources. It encourages collaborative learning through decisions and forums. Automates administrative tasks such as students' grading and attendance. Promotes development of technical skills. in students. That is very important. And lastly, negative ones, digital divide. This is the technological gap between computer literates and illiterates. Yeah, not all students have access to technology. Distraction, the internet and social media can be a source of distraction. Privacy concerns, increased use of IT can lead to issues related to data privacy and security. Dependence or reliance on technology can lead to reduction in critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Yeah, I think you understand from when that point is mentioned, ChatGPT, Copilot, and all those AIs, when you give them a chance to think for you at one time, yeah, they might surpass and limit growth of your critical thinking. Otherwise, we'll stop at that. Thank you. Remember to subscribe. These were just additions. Video is animated images. Multimedia is video, text, and audio. Have a nice time. Remember to subscribe. Afero at Simplify.